Saturday night over on ABC. Are we looking forward to this one? Yes, I would say so, right? We're looking at Michigan and Notre Dame, and that game, guys, going to be interesting to say the least. You look at the Notre Dame chance to make the college football playoff. Irish basically essentially eliminated from championship competition if they lose that game. So, Acho, all right, you guys know this game is bigger for Notre Dame, right? And both of you are picking Notre Dame over Michigan. But if Jim Harbaugh wins this game, how much does this change kind of the calculus of what we think of Harbaugh as a big-time coach?
Yo, honestly, unfortunately for Harbaugh, it doesn't change it at all. I mean, right now he's sitting at 1-10, if I'm not mistaken, when he's the underdog. Again, he's playing a team in Notre Dame. They have everything to play for. Michigan, they really don't have anything to play for. You're not going to win the Big Ten. You're not going to college football playoffs. So now you're playing for pride. You're playing for the name on the back of the jersey and for the logo on the front of the jersey. But if Harbaugh does find a way to win this game, all we're going to say is, finally. It's not like we're going to sit there and tip our cap to the man. As simple as that.
Oh, man, Acho, I'm with you when you're right. Man, you are so right. I'll add this. For the drastic losses that he's had, 1-10 against the top opponents, etc., he has to take a James Franklin approach at Penn State. Back in 2010, James Franklin was on his way out. He lost 2 games and actually got obliterated by Michigan, and then all of a sudden went on a 9-game win streak and went into the Rose Bowl. They lost a close one in the Rose Bowl, and that's when it turned for Penn State and James Franklin football because of the consistent wins against good opponents. He beat Ohio State that year. That's what Harbaugh's going to have to do. Consistent wins. One win is not enough.
I can't believe this is coming out of my mouth, of all people, but I'm going to defend Jim Harbaugh, right? Paul Finebaum earlier this week said, oh, I can go into the yellow pages and pick a better coach. Come on, listen. It's not as if he's a horrible coach. He's a good coach. He's just not great right now. But, again, guys, back up against the wall. This is what I want to see with Jim Harbaugh. I mean, Vilma, we saw this, right, when Gus Malzahn had his back up against the wall in 2017. Everybody's talking about, oh, he's going to be out at Auburn. What did they do? They end up winning the West. That's how big this game is for Harbaugh.
Well, no, this is the start for it. Burnsy, you're talking about what the Gus Malzahn accomplished over the course of that season. This is just one game. And frankly, it doesn't even matter for the Big Ten. It's just Notre Dame. It doesn't even count. But I understand where you're going. Like, if he's going to start somewhere, Notre Dame will be a great time to start and then continue on that success.
And JV, I'll add to that point. Harbaugh's name and his reputation, along with the reputation of Michigan, that's their biggest adversary. Harbaugh is a good coach. The problem is you're at a place like Michigan. Michigan is a great program. At least they're perceived to be a great program. So I'm with you, Burnsy. I think Harbaugh is a very good coach. But when you're at Michigan, Clemson, Oklahoma, Texas, Notre Dame, Penn State, USC, etc., good just isn't good enough. And the last thing I'll leave you with is good is the enemy of great. It's time for Harbaugh to be great and stop being his own enemy.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports, highlights, and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.